watch me bleed. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. There's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score, Eagles 7, Chargers nothing.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Able to get this with the McBride. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
They're going to the air on the opening drive. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. They got the kryptonite. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. Whack, twisted, your girls are whole. Broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mama. I never let her go.
Here we go. Hurt. Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
49-yard line.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's second and 7.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Off play action. Arrington. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to 3.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 28. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A short one here, caught by McBride. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How about the Raiders moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Chargers 14, Eagles 7.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Jermaine Johnson there to bring it down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready? 79 Cowboy 80. I got it. Ready.
Looking to throw. Arrington. Throw left side complete. That's Clown. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Reno. Roll. Ready, ready.
On third down, it's Spencer. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The Eagles at 0-8 now on the year. And they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now, losers of 8 straight games.
Could you imagine being in those coaches' rooms right now? And you remember the old expression, there's no such thing as a bad idea? That's really true right here. They're searching for any idea, anything that can galvanize this team and find a victory and get them out of this losing spin.
Go. 19. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolf.
Back to throw. Arrington. Now they go screen. It's complete. Arrington. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
Here we go. Check. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
Operating from the gun. Arrington. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now.
Formation.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously, they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string. I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1. Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. In the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. On the gain of 40 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Completes this one to Pickens. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
That's another Chargers 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of terror,
touchdown! George Pickens, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Arrington. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Arrington. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Cup. Bronco 80.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Ready. Hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
A final shot before break. Arrington. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That'll be caught by Foreman. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just crawl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Mike Green in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll set up to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
3 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The career's more at stake when you win your bond.
1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Operating from the gun, Arrington. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Arrington. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Hurt.
On 1st down, it's Spencer. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18. 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Arrington. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. 65 cat. 65 cat.
From the gun. They will find Davis on the left side, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Off the bootleg, Arrington. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready,
On 3rd down, it's Spencer. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
60
Brings
Eagles.
up 4th down and
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, it's Hurts. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing to start the drive. Arrington getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to place this one forward as they stop it right around the line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
Back to throw. Arrington. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. For the left side, hauled in by McBride. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Chargers.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Looking to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Good, set. 180. Delta.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That one unable to develop, never got going. Loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Canuck 60 Maverick. 6 Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Arrington. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Arrington. On the slant, he's got Davis. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Arrington. And he fires one incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to
Ready.
Off the play fake. Arrington. And that's complete to Davis. And they work this right upfield across the 45. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Back to throw. Arrington. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take his 2nd So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Trimmer, go.
Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
He's got this to Pickens. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Just a critical breakdown defensively. Turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
Now 1st and goal.
No touch.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Hurts will throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Eagles 28. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10.
Warriors, come on.
Back to throw. The kicker here, it's complete. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hernandez. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance.